Assalamualaikum.wr.wb. Today, we are going to learn about consonant. Consonants are produced by pushing air up and out through the mouth and the nose. And there are 24 consonants. And consonant described in terms of voicing, the place of articulation, and the manner of articulation. But in this video, I just want to talk about the place of articulation. So, do you know what is the place of articulation? The part of articulation is the physical location in vocal tract that a phoneme is produced, and the kind of articulatory movements that are involved in producing a sound. And without any further ado, let's go to the list number 1. Okay, for the first place of articulation, that is bilabial. So you can look at the picture. Bilabial is movement where the upper lips touches the lower lips. And this place of articulation producing sounds p, b, m, and w. For this, the example for p sound is pad, pan, pop. For the b sound, example bag, bass, cup. For the m sound, man, money, yam. And the last one, w sound. For the example, wax, wind. Okay guys, and then next into the slide number 2. For the second slide, that is labiodental. You can look at the picture. Labiodental is movement where the lower lips touches the upper teeth. And this place of articulation producing sounds f and v. For the f sound, for the example, fan, buff, phonetic. And for the v sound, for example, van, visa, vat. Okay, next we are going to the slide number 3. Okay, for the third slide, that is dental. You can look at the picture. Dental is movement where the tongue is touches in between the upper and the lower teeth. You can look at the picture, and this place producing sounds th and then d. For example, th sound, think, thing, month. And for the d sound, for the example, then, that, day. Okay, next into the slide number 4. For the fourth place of articulation, that is alveolar. You can look at the picture. Alveolar is movement where the tongue is almost touches the alveolar ridge, and this is place producing sounds t, d, sh, z, o. For the t sound, for the example, ant, tap. And for d sound, for the example, dad, doll. For sh sound, for the example, sit, his, And then for the z sound, zip, buzz. And then for n sound, for the example, now, fan. And for l sound, for the example, black, bell. And then next to the slide number 5. And for the 5th place of articulation, that is palato-alveolar. You can look at the picture. Palato-alveolar is movement where the front of tongue blade close to the heart plate. And this place producing sound sh, r, j, ch. And for sh, for example, shell, ship. And then sh, for example, measure, casual. And for example, rat, rock. And then j, for example, jump, judge. And the last one, ch, for example, chat, reach. And then next to the slide number 6. For the 6th place of articulation, that is palatal. You can look at the picture. Palatal is movement where the middle of tongue close up towards to the heart plate. And this is just producing one sound, that is y. For example, you, young. Okay? And next to the slide number 7. For the 7th place of articulation, that is velar. You can look at the picture. Velar is movement where the back of tongue towards to the heart plate. And this is place producing sounds k, g, and ng. For the k sound, for the example, cat, kid. And then for g sound, for example, game, goat. And then the last one, for example, young, king. Okay. And then next to the last slide. And for the last place of articulation, that is glottal. Glottal, that is movement where the sounds or the air space between the vocal folds. And this place producing sounds for example, hot, hill. Okay, I think that's all of the place of articulation that I can explain to you. I hope this material can help you to your pronunciation, and I'm so sorry if there are any mistake, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.